Are you thinking of using AI to write your statement of purpose? Watch this video before you take that step. Hi there, my name is Tolulope. I am a second-year Masters of Biology student at Minnesota State University, Mankato, here in the United States. On this channel, I share practical tips on how international students like you can gain fully funded graduate offers in the United States and other Western countries. Welcome if you're a first-time viewer and subscriber on this channel, and thank you so much more if you're a returning viewer on this channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about the impact of AI in writing your statement of purpose and whether you should use AI or not in writing your statement of purpose. The statement of purpose is not just another essay. It is that essay that sets you apart from every other applicant that applies to the program you are interested in. It is where you show your motivation and show to the academic committee that you are the right fit for that program. And when we think about the amount of details, the amount of work that goes into writing a winning statement of purpose, it can look like an Herculean task. And this is where many people begin to think about whether to use AI to just do the easy job. And before you, who is watching this video, decide to take that easy route too, let's check the news. In 2025, a PhD student at the University of Minnesota was rusticated for using AI in academic work. This is a student who is already admitted. And if you think about stories like this, it makes us reason how far is actually too far with the use of AI. Undeniably, AI is a powerful tool, but over-reliance on it can make your statement of purpose sound too generic, unauthentic, and also plagiarized. And to the eye of a trained college professor who has reviewed numerous statements of purpose, that will be easily detected. Also, in addition to using AI detection tools that many institutions actually run many statements of purpose through before they start reviewing. So please make sure you take your time to check the school's website for what is their policy on AI use in academic work. Failure to comply to these policies can actually greatly impact whether you will be successful in that admission or not. So what are ways that we can responsibly use AI? Before you start writing your statement of purpose, one of the first things you actually would do is actually to brainstorm. And interestingly, you can use AI to have a very deep, thought-provoking brainstorm section. What do I mean by this? So for example, let's say you're applying to an environmental health or environmental science program and you come from Nigeria, but you on yourself might not have really thought about how connected where you grew up is to the program you're applying to, or what is your advantage point from that. If you say to AI, oh, I am applying to this program in this school and I come from this place, what is the connection between the program that I am applying to and where I grew up? A good AI model will come up with a very, very interesting perspective that you can also use to drive the flow of your essay. Another way you can also use AI to brainstorm is if you're applying to a school that has not directly said, this is what we want to see in your statement of purpose, but just say, write a statement of purpose of 1 to 2 pages. You can ask the AI model to ask you thought-provoking questions that will direct the flow of how you write your essay. Another strategic and responsible way to use AI in your statement of purpose is to fix grammar and punctuation. There are many tools like Grammarly, Hemingway, Editor, and Quibbot, which all have free versions that you can use to correct the flow of your essay based on how you punctuate and the grammars that you're using. The least permissible thing by many professors is to see a grammatical error in your statement or to see an improperly punctuated word. How you punctuate your work could look like a very small thing, but it could really influence how the reader on the other hand, who is reviewing your work, how they understand your statement. For example, if you say, I'm interested in environmental science because my childhood in Nigeria exposed me to climate change research challenges and sustainable solutions, without including a comma after the climate change, seems that you mean that you were exposed to climate change research challenges. Meanwhile, you meant that expose you to climate change, research challenges, and sustainable solutions. So those are two different things. Make good use of these free editing softwares that can help you to make a small but very significant change in how your essay is perceived by the reader. Another way we can use AI in writing a winning statement of purpose is actually to improve the flow of our essay. So we know we have different paragraphs in our essay that are talking about different central themes, but it will be important that if somebody who is reading your essay would be able to read through it in one reading without having to look at paragraph 1 and see how it connects to paragraph 3. So after you have successfully written your statement, AI can actually help you to rearrange your essay in such a way that it is more readable and there is a very easy flow of thought for whoever is reading it to understand what you actually mean and see the connection between the different themes in your essay. So this is a very essential thing you want to do even after you have read your essay. To you who is writing it, you understand how it flows, but you would not be there when the reviewer is looking at your essay to explain that, oh, this is what I mean here and this is how it connects to this. So AI can actually help you to fill up those gaps in the flow of thoughts. Another interesting way that you can use AI in writing your statement of purpose is actually to paraphrase your statement. You might have written a statement that is, in terms of how it is written, can look a bit awkward, and AI can actually fix that statement in such a way that it retains the voice, retains the meaning that you intended to have, and also sounds, pleasant in the ear of whoever is. However, when you're doing something like this, you want to make sure you really read through what you are paraphrasing, that it has not lost the meaning that you intended for it. Regardless of whichever way that you're using here in what I talked about, make sure that you carefully read through the essay and ensure that the essay still sounds original and it is still authentic in terms of the flow of thought, in terms of the qualifications, in terms of the experiences that you have put into your essay. So regardless of what way you are using AI, it still has to be authentic. It still has to be something that is not coming from an external source like the internet, because some AI model actually pull phrases from the internet, and that will be an example of plagiarism. So let's go a bit deeper into how you should not use AI. The number one rule is never to use AI to write your complete essay. Don't do it. Refuse the urge to do that. AI does not know you as much as you know yourself. Like I said, the brainstorming section can help you to think, but AI on its own cannot bring that uniqueness, that motivation out of you. So AI does not know those things about you. And if you just tell the AI model, I am applying to this program, write me an essay for this program, trust me, AI will write something, but that thing will lack personality, and that is very easy to spot. An essay that is not specific to you is one that you don't want to submit. So you want to make sure that in all that you do, you never take that route which is down the line to tell AI model to write your entire essay. You have to do the work. You can use AI to supplement and to make things better through the different ways that I have mentioned earlier, but you should never on any situation use AI to write your entire essay. The second thing that you should not use AI to do is to falsify your qualifications. When you tell an AI model that you are applying, the AI model knows what the qualification of somebody who is applying to that program should be, like the kind of probably the research they should have done, the kind of skill sets they should have, and the AI on your behalf might be motivated fixing some falsified qualifications here and there, but deep down you know that you don't have those qualifications. You'll be doing yourself a lot of good not to put statements or false qualifications like that in your statement of purpose. Many schools would verify whether the things that you say you have done, whether you've really done them, and even if you're already admitted, that is even worse, and this is found out, it's not looking nice. So you want to make sure that whatever it is you have on your statement of purpose and also on your CV and every other document that you submit for admission is original and not false. Whatever thing that you're using AI to do, make sure that you are checking for plagiarism. Many of the advanced plagiarism checklists are premium versions, but there are also free versions that can give you an idea of whether your essay contains any form of plagiarism. Depending on how advanced the tool is, it might be able to tell you the percentage of plagiarism, where exactly in your essay has plagiarism context, and how you can probably fix it. An example of the free one would be the Grammarly plagiarism check, which is actually free. We also have Zero GPT, which will tell you where exactly in your essay has plagiarism. In conclusion, AI is a great assistant, but a bad master, a bad author for your statement of purpose. So make sure that you're using AI responsibly, using the guidelines that I have mentioned in this video. Let me know down below which part of this video you enjoyed the most and what you want me to talk about in subsequent videos. In a previous video, I talked about how to write a winning statement of purpose using 3 specific ways. Please make sure you click down below to watch the video. Thank you. See you in my next one.